That is super lame. Super lame, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you can hear me. Please let me know if you can or cannot. I just realized that I never put out an advertisement for the stream today. Hello, Tiny. Hello, Brian Saviano and Eli and Maddie. How are you guys? Good morning. Good morning for me. Hello to you. Hello, Galagade over on YouTube. Kevin, loud and clear. Awesome, thanks. And I think you guys can hear the music as well, because I checked on my phone and the music seemed perfectly fine. But my audio issues, it's weird because I can't hear the music. So I can't hear at all what you guys can hear in terms of music, which is really lame. In addition to me totally spacing and forgetting to post my usual advertisement, as it were, on social media saying, "Hey, tomorrow, this is what we're doing." So it's like, dang it, I completely forgot about that. Brian Saviano says, raise your audio by 20 and lower the music by 30. Got it. Thank you for that. I wish I could hear the music at all, which I cannot. All right, I'm going to put that down. I'm putting the music down to 55. Microphone is still up at 100, so hopefully that is... I always keep the microphone at 100%.
So special inside and out.
Tiny Bricks is better. Sweet, thank you. And we got Appel Catrox over on Twitch. Hello there, Appel. It's been quite some time, good sir. So yes, as you guys are chatting, hello again, welcome. Thank you guys for spending a little of your Friday morning with me here on the Doodle stream. A special welcome to anyone who's new, who maybe has not been able to stop by yet. I thank you for taking the time. Hope you have a good time while you're here, and maybe you come back. That'd be nice. So before we get any further, I'd like to give a special shout out. The music is loud now? Oh, okay. This one is, yeah, see, this is lame because I can't hear it at all, which is super lame. How about 30? Is that good? Thanks, guys. I appreciate the assistance. I don't know what happened this morning, but for some reason it was like, and yeah, the fun tech issues of streaming, indeed. Okay, thanks, guys. And yeah, feel free to just let me know if something needs to get adjusted. Hello, Brickhead family. Yeah, so the main issue is the music is not feeding through to my headphones for some reason. So I know it's working for you guys and you can hear it, but I have no idea what you're listening to. So I assume it's good. It's DJ CUTMAN, which I've been using forever. But you know, it could. I think so. Let me see. I've got it at what do I have it at right now? I've got the music at 30%. I mean, I can go even further down. You want me to go to like 15%? I mean, I can also turn it off. And that's also the that is also a thing. Yes, DJ. But yeah, I mean, if it's still, let me know. If it's still too loud, I'll just turn it off, and then you'll just be entertained by the sweet sounds of my voice for the remainder of today. Because yeah, I don't know why my headphones aren't working. I restarted the computer, I restarted the apps and the programs I was using. You know, I did all the normal troubleshooting, and for some reason, the music just does not want to feed into my headphones. So whatever. And it's that great stuff, you know, where you unplug the headphones and the music is coming out of the laptop, and you plug them back in and it's off. You plug them back out and the music's going in. You're like, all right, I am properly insane. Very good. So, but yes, before we get too much further into today's stream, I want to give a very, very special shout out to the awesome people over on Patreon who support me and my artwork. I thank them greatly for allowing me to continue to do this with their monthly financial pledges. So thanks to these awesome people. They are simply listed in alphabetical order, so it's not by list of importance, I assure you. But thank you to Blickeen, to Brian Schmidtke, Bubba Bricks, which is my newest patron. We'll actually be working on a special gift for Bubba, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Chris Fabinski, Dave Guan, Dave Pickett, Eclipse Graphics, J.J, Justin J. Marler, Maniac for Bricks, Paganimation, Scott's Toys, and Jinxie425. So thank you guys very much. I don't think anybody from that list is in the stream right now, but if you're watching it on the after, or if you do pop in, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And if anybody is interested in checking that out, you can find it right here. Patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws. My patrons get access to exclusive content I do not post anywhere else, developmental imagery, process notes for the artwork I work on, as well as real gifts. So I actually just revised the tiers. For example, if you support me at a $5 above, you get an immediate thank you card with an actual piece of original artwork that is drawn for you based on your likes and your interests, and that gets mailed to you. And as well as the $10 and $20 tiers now have access to stickers and 11x17 art prints that I create for sale. Get those mailed to them for free. I mean, you know, quote unquote free. But thanks to their pledge, they will get hopefully a sizable gift in the mail. So check that out if you have any interest. If it's within your means, I definitely appreciate it. And thank you to these folks on this list again for their support. All right, let me clear that out. Anybody, if you'd like to follow me outside of this program, outside of the live stream, you can find my website, kevinahinkle.com. That's where I have a slightly outdated portfolio. It needs to get all the 2019 work put in there. But you can check that out. You can follow me on social media at Mr. Kevin Hinkle. That's my personal account. Or you can follow just my artwork at MrHinkleDraws. Let us get that done out of the way. Get our banners up there. Thank you guys again for being here. And let me quickly run up here through the chat. And again, it's so weird because I know you guys are listening to music and I have no idea what you're listening to. So hello, Eli. I'm going to read through some of the chat. I kind of, shot back and forth on some of these, but let me go through here. And we are streaming live to YouTube and Twitch. So just in case if I'm reading things in the chat and you're a little confused at who the heck I'm talking to, I don't have the on-stream plug-in, whatever you want to call it, for chat. That's part of my plans for this year. But I'll try to denote where they are speaking from, just so you have a little bit better idea. But thank you for anybody who's watching on either platform. So hello, Eli. Eli says, good morning, Kevin. Let's see. Eli says, Kevin, I'm going to work on a stop motion Lego video as I listen to this. Very nice, Eli. Good luck. Speaking of which, can you draw a Lego minifigure making a stop motion video? That sounds pretty cool. Keep that in mind. I've got one doodle that I need to hammer out before we get to suggestions today. Which I'll explain in just a minute. Brian Saviano says, what's the deal, Eli? I see you more often in Kevin's stream than my own over on YouTube. And yes, hello, Galagade over on YouTube. Tiny Bricks is in Twitch, and Maddie. And let's see here. And like I said, Appel. Good to see you, Appel. I think that's pretty good for me to jump down to the bottom. Titanium J52 over on YouTube. Hello there. Tiny says, what do you stream? So as of right now, I am currently using a site, a platform, whatever, called StreamYard. And that is something that I was introduced to from the Lego YouTube community. And it's actually really good. It's a really user-friendly, easy entry program to get into and just start streaming with your friends. So it's really, really easy to integrate other people in with you. You can have up to 6 different people. And that's what I was using for the backlog building streams, which also was working out really, really well. It doesn't work out as well, I think, for solo streaming. When you're just by yourself and like this, like kind of what I'm doing now, It's not as robust as others, but it works out. And I do plan on upgrading, if you want to use the word upgrading, to something else, more likely OBS and all that good stuff, because I know that's kind of the platform of choice, and I don't mind using it. It's just a little confusing for me. But I've got a lot of awesome friends that are going to help me out on that. And then I use, there we go. I use a app that I've purchased. Oh, and to further explain, the reason why I'm still on StreamYard is that I've ended up paying the annual fee to use the site for an entire year with no ads. To use it with not having to have the watermark embossed on the on my content, which I'm like, nah, I'd rather have my own watermark versus their watermark on it, which is a little duck quack. It's a little StreamYard duck. But I paid for it. I paid for it for an entire year, so I kind of want to get my money's worth. So I'm trying to, I'm not hastily switching over to OBS just because I still have a lot of months worth of this subscription. But I will be transferring over once it's done, once it's finished. And then for audio, I use an app that I found, again, just, super streaming noob, called Loopback, which was, I was like, is there an easy app I can use to integrate music into my streams? And that was where I found Loopback. And it doesn't give the best quality. It really doesn't. But it does something. You get to hear something. Let's see. Appel over in Twitch says, oh, it already ran away from me. It says, Tiny, mostly Lego mock building streams, a few other creative things, and a few games. Oh, were you asking Appel? Yeah, check out Appel. He'll stream again one day. He's got some good stuff. He's super, super nice. And yeah, as he said right there, mostly Lego building. But he's done some like drawing stuff too, which is pretty cool. I appreciate that. Brickhead Family on YouTube says, don't forget the zombie star. Oh, yeah, we got to do that today for sure. Tiny Bricks, an affiliate streamer, needs subscribers. Yeah, I actually have two. I have two right now. I have 2 Twitch subscribers, which was really awesome. I didn't get any alerts or anything because I don't know how to do anything. So it doesn't like tell me anything. But Canadian Papa Bear and Dr. Boss Key are my 2 first Twitch subs, and I'm very, very thankful for that. And hopefully I'll get all the good stuff over in Twitch set up so that, it makes sense. Galligator on YouTube says, can I request some rain clouds for the people in Australia, please, to hopefully put out this crazy fire? Yes. Yes. So let's get drawing today. So yeah, just in case you've never been here, this is the Doodle stream. This is where I take your ideas, your suggestions, the stuff that you guys have an interest in or want to see, and I draw it. And it's not meant to be super in depth. Sometimes it happens if the mood strikes me, but it's meant to be kind of some loose drawing. I am using a tablet. This is not traditional, but also helps me get better using the tablet. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to discuss, and we'll kind of hop around. I try to give folks that haven't been in the stream before a chance to suggest things kind of at a slightly higher priority than the folks that are around more often, although I definitely appreciate folks that come back. But we'll hop around, and there's a couple things, as I mentioned, that I wanted to get to. Appel says he doesn't know he has more than 2. No, I don't get alerts. What's happening? You guys are plotting things, and I have no idea what's happening. So I'm just doing some quick rain clouds, because it's a quick doodle. But so as I mentioned, I need to work on a request from Parky Bricks. So you guys may know Parky Bricks over in the Twitchverse. If you're on Twitch and you don't know Parky, check him out. Definitely awesome guy. Over in Belgium, right? Belgium. I think it's Belgium. And he does Lego streams. He's super awesome. He's super funny. He's also ridiculous. And so Parky was so kind as to provide me with my first Twitch raid. When was that? Last Friday, actually. And that was what pushed me over into the affiliate land, which was super awesome of him. And so he had a request for something to draw. And so I told him, I promised him that we would work on that today. There's some rain clouds, Galligade. Tiny Brick says, that sums up Parky pretty much over in Twitch. Yeah, pretty much. So, all right. I'm going to start working on Parky's request. But let me get a reference. Let me get a reference photo first. Let me head over to the old Facebook repository of photos. And hopefully you guys are all doing awesome today, ready for the weekend, I'm sure. Some of you, depending on where in the country you are, might already be in the weekend. I am here in the East Coast in Connecticut, so it is the very, very beginning of the day. Let's see here. There we go. Photos. Show me all photos. So I'm just looking up some reference pictures right now for the doodles. That one might be perfect right there. Hello there, Hope Castle over on YouTube. Hope says, is that snow or hail? Well, it's supposed to be rain. Is it hailish? Slightly hailish. And Maddie says, make that 3 of Helcatrox. Eli says, it's still Friday for me. Very good. Ricky family, we are getting crazy snowstorm tomorrow, allegedly. Ugh. Ugh. Snow. I'm done with snow. Done with it. All right, let me pull that out so that the reference photo does not interject with the chat so I can see what you guys are saying. There we go. This is eerily quiet for me since I don't hear any of the music. All right, I'm going to start drawing. I don't think I'm going to divulge what Parky wanted me to draw, but you guys can guess as we go. Let's see here. Where do I want to go? Oh, I want to go. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Tiny says, "Is it Bunny?" He wanted it as it is not. That's a good guess, though. Oh, how big is my eraser? That's pretty big. That's might be too large for what I wanted to do. Let's see here. And so this is also kind of, for the record, this is first doodle of the day. And that is always slightly rough. I will not lie. So be gentle. Got to warm up, Got to warm up for the day. Let's see. It's kind of amazing sometimes when I go through and look at the doodles from the beginning of the stream through the end of the stream, like just the one stream. It's like, oh, yes, I warmed up. Sometimes they're very rough. Let's see. It's not quite the angle I want. Let's see. Brian Saviano says, you got a new patron, Kevin, just a heads up. You guys are too kind. Way too kind. Appreciate you, Brian. I'm going to hit you up. I'm going to hit you up in a little bit later. Let me switch the angle on that. It's not quite what I want. yeah, that's a little bit more. Appel says, I just have to survive my one class and the internet guy coming, and then the weekend is mine to enjoy. Oh, nice. Very nice. Maddie says, so that's one new patron, three new subs on Twitch. Not bad for what man, it kind of upsets me that I don't have any alerts. I don't know what's happening. It's just like mystery stuff is happening. You guys are super awesome. I really appreciate that. I wish I could know that it was happening in real time. I mean, I guess I am. I guess I am, because you guys are letting me know that things are happening. All right. Yeah, that's a little bit more like what I wanted. Maddie says, can't do Patreon, but I can do Twitch. It's all good. It's all good. And Tiny is maniacally laughing, which is always a good sign. Always a good sign to be maniacally laughing. Always. It's almost like looking up at the rain clouds. Like I'm terrified of the rain clouds. This is actually a little hard to do with a tablet and a pen. It's like just little dots and little dashes. That's not as easy as traditional. Because the pen kind of has a little bit of a lag. Appel says, need to do an emote making stream, Mr. Yes. Oh, absolutely. I also need to just kind of figure out what I wanted to do. I mean, I have an idea of what I want to do, but I need to like finish it out. And yeah, that would be a cool thing to share with people. I did that. So the stream that Parky rated was actually, as I mentioned, it was the making a gift for my one of my newest patrons, and I hadn't thought of doing that before. And I was like, oh, maybe I should just stream it. And so I was, it was a spontaneous stream, but it's like, oh, that is a good idea. All right, let me move these rain clouds. I think I need to move them. They need to be adjusted. Did I cut off the exclamation point? No. All right, very good. Tiny says, no, Kevin needs to hire someone on Fiverr to make his emotes. Galligator on YouTube says, are you going to help set up in Alabama, Nick? Yeah, Nick's going to be there. So he'll be on the move crew. And that is something I was, I'll say it again near the end of the stream, but I host the Doodle stream every week unless I'm traveling, or I'm sick, or something else prevents me from doing said stream. And I'm going to be traveling next week. So I'll be at Brick Fair, Alabama, in Birmingham, which should be a lot of fun. You can see a lot of friends. So there will not, unfortunately, be a Doodle stream next Friday. Just so you're aware. I'm sorry. Howie over there on YouTube. Hello, Howie. Smooth jazz and smooth lines here on NPR Doodle Stream. Yeah, so Howie, I started the stream off this morning, and I actually can't hear the music today. So I have no idea what you guys are listening to. I can only assume it's good. It is all DJ CUTMAN. I do really like DJ CUTMAN. I was introduced to him by Appel. So that's awesome that Appel is here today. Appel introduced me to this music creator who allows streamers to use his music for their streams as long as they give credit. He's super cool. Love his stuff. Mostly video game remixes and kind of chill vibes. Maddie says, is it Parky crashing the tower? Yes. Parky wanted specifically for me to draw him with a tower falling. So I figured the tower should fall onto him. I think that seems appropriate. And Appel says, just passing along the good tunes I learned from another streamer. Very nice. See, paying it forward, Appel. We got Bonnie over in YouTube. Hello, Bonnie. Good morning. All right, cool. I think that's good for like a quick warm up. How big is this? Okay, that's perfect. So I had a couple weeks in a row where I was drawing too big and I would fill up the canvas way too quickly, which is not good. Let me get, it's brilliant. Thank you, Maddie. Let me get that comment from Brickhead Family over on YouTube. Here we go. That should be on the screen now. Don't forget the zombie shark. So that was a really awesome idea. Tiny says, I hear Hans notice me in my head. That is a Twitch reference, folks, over on the YouTube. But had a great suggestion for a zombie shark, and unfortunately we didn't get to it. That is also the sometimes that's the downside when you've got a lot of friends in the stream, is there's a lot of suggestions coming in and can't get it all drawn. But let me clear this out and let's look for a shark. And we're gonna do a zombie shark. Let's see here. And hello there, Jordan Sneed over on YouTube. Jordan says, good morning, all. Glad to have been able to get in stream early this time. Welcome, sir. It's good to see you. Jordan, I can't remember where you live, and you definitely don't need to announce it to the internet. But are you going to Brick Fair, Alabama next week? Is that close for you? Let's see, what kind of angle do I want on this shark? I mean, I guess it's just classic shark, right? Let's go like this. Zombie shark. Yeah, there you go. You got it, Tiny. I don't mind that song. I don't mind playing it. My son loves it. My younger son, not my teenage son. He does not like it. Let's see. Brickhead Family on YouTube says, a new patron is I. You guys are awesome. Okay, I'm not expecting this. This was not expected for today. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that very much, sir. I will be in touch soon with your goodies. Thank you for the support. So I'm kind of drawing like a regular shark first, and then I gotta zombify it, I guess. You guys are awesome. I wasn't really expecting that. I wasn't expecting all of this right now. We're only 32 minutes into this stream. I haven't even really drawn anything yet. Let's see. Jordan says Alabama is a little closer, but we're gonna wait till Virginia. Very good. No problem. And Appel on Twitch says Brickcan is coming up way too quickly. Less than 4 months, and so much I want to build and bring. Yeah, that's happens with this whole timing thing, you know. It just time waits for no one. Just keeps on going. I don't like that fin at all, but whatever. Get some crazy eyes. Appel says hashtag deal with it. Eli says if only I wasn't broke. It's all good, Eli. You're also here all the time, and being here is really important too. Because you know, I could just have no one to talk to, but that would be boring. Tiny says you are doing something right, my friend, over on Twitch. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. All right, so now I feel like this shark is here. The shark has arrived, and now I just need to zombify it. This might be a little difficult without the colors on this. So what I like to do in this is with the stream is the first hour and a half, because it's 3 hours. The first hour and a half I like to just stick with black and white, kind of the warm-up round, you know, not worry too much about colors. And then in the second half, we go a little bit more in depth on each piece with the colors. And sometimes things work really well without the colors, and sometimes they don't. And sometimes if I have drawn something before, so for example, someone had requested Baby Yoda from the Mandalorian show, which I have not seen because I don't have Disney Plus. I had drawn that in black and white in one stream, and then I got it requested again, and so I'd said, well, let's wait into the color section so that we can make it look different this time. Not that I'm opposed to drawing things over and over again. I don't mind it. I've done that a few times. I feel like there needs to be more. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Eli says, can you put a laser on the top of the shark over on YouTube? Little Austin Powers. Sharks with freaking lasers. Gotta get it all beat up. I don't even know if I want it to have pupils. I don't think I do. I mean, sharks have like all, you know, like those evil black eyes. How's the music? Is the music still, is it still there? Hopefully it's not too loud. Like I said, I cannot hear anything. Still have my headphones on though, for some reason. Music is good. All right, very good. Tiny says $1 million. Oh yeah. Still good. Thank you guys. Thanks for letting me know the status. I was kind of excited too because it was going to be some newer things this time. Oh. I was like, new music, yay! No. To make a zombie shark, you just got to rough it up a bunch. I feel like maybe it should have something. Yeah, like something like this, like a rope or something. I mean, it could be like a fishing net or something. Maybe I'll put both. Oh, did somebody ask? Did I see earlier that was like, what tablet do I think I saw that and I forgot to answer that. This is an Intuos tablet. If nobody asked that, I apologize. I just made it up out of my head. I thought I saw that though, and I don't remember. I don't think I answered. But this is an Intuos tablet. It's a large one that was gifted to me by a friend a couple years ago. Actually, the first whole entire year I owned it, I didn't even use it at all because I am not really used to using tablets. I'm so used to using, traditional, and I just didn't even know how to go about it. So when I started streaming January of 2019, I busted out the tablet. And so I thought, you know what, maybe I'll two birds with one stone and try to get more comfortable using my tablet. And I've definitely gotten a lot more comfortable with it. Let's see, Appel, yeah, I asked that. Okay. I thought I saw that. That was in the, the chatness. There's a zombie shark. You like the zombie shark? That's a zombie shark for Brickhead family. Thank you for the suggestion. Thanks for being patient from the week prior. Let's see. And let me go back up to Eli, who said, can you draw a Lego minifigure making a stop motion video? Because that sounds interesting too. And guys, feel free to throw suggestions, ideas in the chat. I'll kind of, hop around, and as I finish things up, I'll start browsing the chat for something else to start. All right, so I'm going to do a Lego minifigure working on a stop motion. a little bit. Brickhead Family says, looks awesome over on YouTube. Thank you, sir. Pell on Twitch says, I need to get a Lego zombie shark. They are so cool. They are a really cool mold for the, that was only in the one set, right? That was only in the, what was it? Like the ghost ship thing. It's a dead ship. Ship is dead. I think I'm going to do the little statuettes, right? Statuette, yeah. Appel says, yeah, as far as I know, just the Pirates of the Caribbean ship. Yeah. What was the name of that ship? Now it's going to drive me crazy. Queen Anne's Revenge. Are you sure, Brickhead Family, that's Queen Anne's Revenge? I don't think that's what it was. I thought Queen Anne's Revenge was like the red one. This is the one that's like all dead. It's like a skeleton ship. And, I mean, maybe you're right. I just thought it was, I kind of remember Queen Anne's Revenge being like a red sails. Appel says Silent Mary. That sounds a little bit more familiar. Maddie says Flying Dutchman. Was it Flying Dutchman? All these boat names. But you guys know what I'm talking about. It was like a skeleton ship. It's like a ship that ate other ships. And that was, I think, right where the skeleton zombie sharks came in. It was like that dead ship. Silent Mary is correct. Oh, that's right. It's like a game show. Ding, 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 ding. And that is the right answer. Thanks for playing. So there should be a camera of some kind right there. Oh, so, and speaking of Lego news things, I got confirmation that I will have an artist table at Philly Brick Fest this year in Philadelphia. If anyone lives near there or is planning to go, I'll have a table where I'll be selling my artwork, and I will be having a at least triple the amount of Lego artwork that I had at the shows I was selling at, which I think was only one, wasn't it? Yeah, I just did a Comic-Con for kids. But I'll have triple the Lego artwork for sale for prints and stickers and stuff. I'll still have non-Lego things. Just because. Can't all be Lego. Can't all be Lego, folks. But I got confirmation I'll have my artist table there at Philly Brick Fest. I'll also have an artist table at Brick Fest Live in Marlborough, Massachusetts. So that'll be a new show for me to sell. And where else? Was there another one? Oh, I'll be going back to Comic-Con for Kids in October and selling there as well. So I'm going to try to keep pushing into other events to sell my artwork. Brian Saviano on YouTube says 100% the Silent Mary. Howie says per Lego Flying Dutchman. Appel says you should draw yourself dressed up as Link holding the mini Lego or the mini Great Deku Tree. We should definitely do that, Appel. It's an awesome suggestion. I still have it. It's amazing. It's a great, wonderful gift. And it still sits there and shines its wisdom on me. I guess you should have hair, right? And this is an animator, so I guess he should have... Brian Saviano says, Brickfest Live in Marlborough. Hello. Yes. There is going to be a Brickfest Live. It's not quite like Philly, but there will be a Brickfest Live in Marlborough, Massachusetts this year, Brian. This is a beverage because it's an animator, right? So you got to have beverages. This is a little piece of clay that you use to stick your the figs down. See, I know this because I did this. Click. I don't know if you drink Monster energy drinks, Eli, but I'm just going to make it a Monster. I don't drink energy drinks, but it's seems like a thing. Appel says, I hope you still have it. Of course I still, yeah, it is. I still have it. It's assembled. It is put separately with the other gifts that I get. I don't take those things apart because they're too important. So they do not get disassembled. They get their own special place. I'll raise that a little bit. And he is actually in between. So the model's actually in between Adam's model. If you remember, I told you he gave me a steampunk kind of flying contraption thing. It's like a pirate boat with a giant balloon on it. It is in between that, and then I got a Nutcracker actually from Julius von Brunk. I don't know if any of you guys follow him online. He's pretty cool. He does a lot of Nintendo related builds, and he gave me one of his Nutcracker models a couple years ago. So you're right in between. So the Deku Tree is, it's funny. It's funny size because the hot air balloon is kind of high up, and then the Nutcracker is giant, and then it's like the tiny tree in the middle between the two. But it is very nice. All right, awesome. So thank you, Eli, for that suggestion. Where did it go? There we go. And let me see. Here we go. Appel says you should draw yourself dressed up as Link, holding up the mini Lego Great Deku Tree. Move on here. Just add a shot of that really creepy shark. Eli says that's nice, Kevin. Thanks. Over on YouTube. Thank you, Eli. Good luck with your film. That I've been there, sir. I have been there. So it's so quiet. I mean, it's not quiet for you guys. It's not quiet for me. Appel says, if only I had the time and money to send bigger gifts to friends. But alas, I am but a poor student. One day. It is all good. It's all good. And then Tiny said, draw me a Maddie monster. Or just a lady monster. Very nice. How would I... think. Hands, hands. All about the hands. Oh man, my stomach just growled. That's not a good thing. That's 10:47 and I'm hungry. Hands. Yes, Appel. Hands. Did I do that right? Should they be backwards? Here I am holding up hands above my head. Yeah, that's right. Eli says, yours is better than mine will be. You don't know that, Eli. You haven't done it yet. Mine wasn't that great. I think it was okay. It took a long time, though. It took me a year and a half. It took me 18 months to do that. Tiny says over on Twitch, a drunk penguin. Yeah, let's do a drunk penguin. That's fine. I do like the name Penguin. That's a fun name. I like that. So something else I've got cooking up, folks, for for any of you that have been here for the Doodle streams over the last year. I guess a tiny little bit over a year at this point. I will be kicking off a new thing called Doodle Stream Multiplayer. Actually starting in 2 weeks from now. So when there's no stream next week, but when I get back, we will have our first Doodle Stream Multiplayer, which is when I'm going to invite one of my friends on, and we're gonna draw together. So you guys are still absolutely welcome to be here and make suggestions, and we're gonna draw at the same time. So you'll get to see two different artists drawing the same thing, which will be kind of cool. Hopefully you will enjoy that. I'm looking forward to it. I also want to give, the chance for, other people, other artists and other people I know the chance to use this platform to, get a little exposure for their art and what they do. So that'll be in 2 weeks from now with our first guest. My first guest will be Ben Rollman, and Ben goes by Ben's Bricks Designs. He's been in a couple of streams. He may be lurking now. I don't know. But he'll be the first. And it was actually his idea about doing or having other people join in to draw. And so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be really, really cool. So it'll be like split screen, and there'll be two artists drawing the same thing, the same suggestion or idea or what have you. So this is when it gets a little difficult because I'm trying to draw a Lego thing, but it's tiny, and I don't want to make it look like it's not made out of bricks, if that makes sense. Like I want it to be like when I'm drawing. So it's interesting when you're building, sometimes depending on what you want to build, you don't necessarily want it to look like it's made out of Lego. You want it to look like, whatever it is, the thing that you want it to look like. And that's usually a big compliment in the Lego community is, oh, I didn't think that was Lego. It's like that's a goal. That's what people strive for. When you're drawing Lego, you want it to look like Lego. So it's like, it's the exact opposite. You're like, how do I make this look blocky? How do I make it look like right angles? How do I make it look like it's got studs on it? It's a very interesting thing that I was thinking about the other day. I was like, oh, when I draw Lego, it like has to look like Lego. And when I'm building, I don't want it to look like Lego. It's very interesting. Appel says that scale was too hard to make it not look like yeah, but yes, that's a very interesting observation. Yeah, it's like totally opposite because that's the point. If you're drawing Lego, you want it to look like. So there we go, Appel. Oh, you know what? Almost forgot the hat. Can't really see it too well, but it's there. This was my excitement when I got it too. Well, you saw it. I unboxed it on the stream forever ago. I think it was on a backlog building stream. It was on one of the Lego building streams. There we are. Tiny says, cool idea. Thank you. The plan is to do that monthly. So that'll be a once a month on the last Friday of the month will be a multiplayer edition with other people copying. That's my plan. All right, so let me turn that one off. Let's see here. Oh, the drunk penguin. I vote drunk penguin. Yes. So I did draw a penguin. I drew a penguin dabbing before. That was a thing. Let's see here. I might have to go cartoony. A little cartoony. Pell says, woot, yep, I always enjoy seeing people unbox things I give. It's like Christmas. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot, cooler to do that. What would be really, really cool, I mean, I don't know how feasible it is, but over in the YouTube circle, my friends over on YouTube can attest to this. The Lego YouTubers do a Secret Santa every year, and they ship out gifts, and then everybody records or pre-records unboxing videos, and then on Christmas Eve you'll have a playlist of like 50 channels, and you just watch it, and each video is like, at the, it could be 5 minutes or it could be 10 minutes. I don't think I've seen any that have been over 15 minutes. But you just get to sit there and for hours and just watch people unbox the stuff that they got from other Lego YouTubers. It's really, really fun. And I would love it if we could continue to integrate the Twitch and YouTube verse somehow with that. I mean, Twitch is mostly live, but you can, from what I'm led to believe, you can record videos and upload. But I don't know, maybe that's too weird or different, but it would be kind of fun. Drunk penguin. Man, my stomach is growling. That's stupid. I ate breakfast, but I didn't have a large breakfast because actually my stomach was upset. So I had a smaller breakfast than normal. And then now it's like, hey, you remember that breakfast you had? Yeah, that wasn't enough. Oh. Well, you were upset. Let's see, how can I fit this in so you can see what it is? I'll put a fake little logo, a little crown. King. Beer. Brian Saviano over on YouTube says, that Secret Santa was a thing. It was a thing. It was a thing, Brian. Pell on Twitch says, well, I'm going to head out and get ready for my class. I hope the rest of your stream goes well. Enjoy later, friends. Thanks, Pell. It was very nice seeing you. It's been too long. It has been too long, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your day. We shall continue to await the return of Pelcatrox streaming with bated breath, sir. Don't you worry. We're not going anywhere. Such little feet. Doobie doobie doo, says Brick. Is that for the music? I have no idea. I'll assume it's for the music. Hopefully it continues to be good. Like I said, I trust Mr. CUTMAN with some good stuff. So I'm trying to think of how I want to do the eyes for a drunk man. I feel like, I mean, you could be like a mad drunk. You could be sad. You could be goofy. Tiny says, I love the ridiculous suggestions people fire your way. Yeah, I do too. I like it when it hops back and forth between like, draw this character, which I don't mind. And then it's like, now draw this ridiculous thing. It's like, oh, all right. That's a little ridiculous. I don't know. I guess this penguin is a sad drunk. He's trying to forget something. Popped bubble. Eli says, Kevin, I have to go for a little bit. Be back soon. Okay. Brickhead Family says, am I that old? Referencing the old bear commercials with the beer drinking penguins. I don't remember that at all. Nick, I don't know what you're talking about. Howie over on YouTube is starting to look like Danny DeVito's penguin from the Batman. Is it? Brian, Pokemon suggestion for the week goes to Berserker, the new evolution of Meowth from the new Pokemon. Okay. We can do that. We can add that over to the list. And Galgate says, Kevin, can you draw Suzanne for Missing Link? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. We can do that. Yes, I guess the penguin is done. I don't know. He's just sad. He's a sad drawing. Maybe yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it there. All right, let's go with let's get Galagade in there first. Don't worry, Brian. Let's see, Suzanne for Missing Link. I have not seen that film, but it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks visually amazing. Let's see here. Is Suzanne actually the name of the creature? Oh, all right. I didn't know that. I did not realize that. Let's see. Tiny says a rapper teddy bear. Oh, nice. Looks like he is drinking away his sorrows. Poor drunk penguin. I feel he's been sitting on an egg for several months and it finally left. So now he's sad. All right. Yeah, I didn't realize that the Suzanne was the name of the creature. I think if I'm Googling correctly, you'll have to let me know, Galagate, if that's not the case. I felt like going a little bigger with this. Galagate says he is the main character. Okay, good. Maddie says on Twitch, I feel like this week's penguin and last week's bad day unicorn could start a support group. Yeah, there's a trend going on there. So the other awkward thing is when the music is playing, which I know it is, but when the music is playing, I don't feel as bad being quiet because I'm like, oh, they're listening to music, so I don't have to be. But when I can't hear the music, I still feel like I need to say something. I must put my trust, fate of the heart of the cards. The music is playing, heart of the cards. Eli's back over in YouTube. Eli says, I still have school to do, but I have this in the background. You've got some nice music, Kevin. Well, thank you. Thank DJ CUTMAN. He's worth a subscription or purchase his music. He's got great stuff, and it's almost entirely video game related. So if you like video game music, more than likely you will find something that he's done that you will enjoy. Tiny says, this stream is so nice and relaxing on Friday afternoon. Very good. I'm happy to hear that. We need to move him. Or her. I assume Suzanne is a female? I don't know. Maybe not. I haven't seen the movie. Was it a good movie, Galligate? I'm assuming you saw it. Back here. Yeah, he says, yeah, I've been listening to his stuff recently. Very nice. Yeah, when I was first introduced to DJ CUTMAN by Appel, who was in the stream earlier from over on Twitch, I went on a DJ CUTMAN binge for a while. I still listen to his stuff all the time, but not as much as I did when I first was like, oh, this stuff's amazing. And I would just let it go, let the playlist run for hours. And then I was like, I heard everything. I mean, he still releases new music every now and then, but I felt like, oh, I've heard it all now. Until he releases some new things. Long fingers. Hello there, Ben Rollman. It says, oh, whoops. Morning, all. And Brickhead Family, are you assuming this creature's gender, Mr. Hinkle? I don't know. Galligade says, yes, it is a good movie. Kevin, we have it on DVD. Oh, Ben, you switched your account. I got you. I was like, what happened? So, everybody, Ben Rollman there in the chat there, Mr. Ben's Brick Design, he will be special guest on the first Doodle Stream multiplayer in a couple weeks. So there he is. We talked about this earlier, Ben, a little bit about the new stream where I'll have people on with me and we'll draw stuff together. It should be good. I'm looking forward to it. And I need to lock in the next person for February too. I mean, I have a month each time, but I like to give people time to plan, and if they need a request time or something. I mean, I hope they don't have to, but all that good stuff. Let's see. Ben says, I don't have a tablet, so it'll be away. Hey, that's cool. That's fine with me. I'll just use a ballpoint pen or marker or something. Yeah, not a problem at all. I was actually going to tell you, as we got a little closer, that we could do whatever you want to do was fine with me. Old school, new school, digital, traditional. It's fine. Whatever. I'll probably stick with the tablet just because this is like almost the only time I use it actually is when I do this. So it's like a nice, exercising to keep using the tablet, but I don't have any qualms with you going old school. Oh, and I think, did I miss it? Howie said something. Howie, where was Howie? There he is. Wait, no, Danny DeVito's. Oh, be sure to check out MrHinkleDraws on Etsy. Thank you, Howie. I appreciate that. Yes, I did launch a Etsy store. Howie was my first sale. Appreciate you, Howie. I'm guessing maybe you have it by now. I don't know. But it has been updated since last week. I just put the last things on that were missing. But I do have an Etsy store. So if I release things that you guys see that you're interested in like prints or stickers that I have at cons, because I'm going to do more cons this year, know ahead of time that will get put up on my Etsy store. So you can buy it there if you wish. If you're not anywhere near wherever it is that I'm going, you can check that out. Thank you, Howie. Appreciate it. And we've got a Maniac from Bricks. We've got a Joey sighting over in the YouTube chat. Hello, Joey. Can we get is that Joey going? Galligate says, looks great, Kevin. Thank you. Thank you, Galligate. Maniac from Bricks says, not much, Ben. Just thinking about life and thinking about Bama. That's beautiful, Joey. All right, let's go back to Brian. Here we go. And find this creature, Berserker. All right, let's see. I think I know what this looks like. I think. Is it like the Meowth that's... oh, I was wrong. I was incorrect. I was thinking it was like the Meowth that's like really got like a super elongated torso. This is a very weird Meowth. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Hashtag is that Joey from Ben's Bricks Designs. Howie says, is that Joey? Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Brickhead Family says, this song makes me want to play Mario 64. I wish I could hear it. So I could also want to play Mario 64. All right, let's take Suzanne over here. Yeah. How you doing today, Joey? I can't hear the music. That's the big thing for today. The music is playing and you can hear it. I cannot hear it. For some reason, it's not feeding into my head. All right. This could be anything. I could turn it into like literally any character from this stage. Eli says, no, I was gone and didn't give Joey his proper greeting. You still have time. You can correct it. Joey says, I don't know if it's just the stream, but I like the steward screams of Mario. Yeah. I wish I could hear it, Joe. And another stuffed growl. Terrible. All right, let's see. Stuttered. It went. Okay, it was like remixed. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the thing for today, Joey. I don't know. I got stuff set up about 30 minutes early, like I usually do, and then I was noticing that I couldn't hear anything when I plugged my headphones in, and it was really weird. I mean, it's happened before, but usually a quick reboot of the computer will fix that. But the music was playing, and then every time I would plug in my headphones, it would stop. And I'm like, that's so weird. And I knew it was playing. I would literally plug and unplug, and the music would start and stop when I put my headphones in. I didn't know if it would affect the stream or not. But I tested it, and everybody here, including yourself, has confirmed the music is playing. But unfortunately, I cannot hear anything. Sad times. And we have Vicious V1C over in Twitch. Hello there. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So it's weird because this meow, it's like that's supposed to be a coin. Vicious says, unfortunately, I have to go. Just wanted to come over with some people. Hey, no problem. No problem. Thanks for stopping by and visiting. So yeah, it's supposed to be a coin, right? That's the whole thing. It's a coin. But then this version of Meowth, it's like a vent. It's like a vacuum. And hello there, Brick Vibe on the YouTube side. How are you today, sir? Nice to see you. I don't think I've seen you in one of my streams in a while. Eli over on YouTube says, all the people who are like, I really want a life, then get one, and then can't watch all the YouTube videos and TV shows you want, then they say, I don't want a life anymore. Okay, interesting. I don't know what that means. Brian over on YouTube says it's like a Viking Meowth. I originally thought it was a miner, and the coin was substitute for a headlamp bulb. Is that what it is? Is it like a light bulb? It looks like a vent of some kind. Little paw. I kind of don't know how I feel. Like, I genuinely don't know how I feel about the whole variance with all these Pokemon. I mean, I don't hate it. I just don't know if I necessarily like it. I kind of liked it when I was a kid. The fact that you would go to new regions and there would be new ones and then old ones and they looked the same. So like there's a little bit of familiarity as well as, you know, some newness. I get that that's kind of a thing. You got to always keep things fresh and new for a new audience, for new kids. I like I said, I honestly just don't know how I feel about all the variants of Pokemon now. Like all the different forms. Kind of, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. We got Canadian Papa Bear over there in the Twitchverse. Fuzzy Pickles, indeed, sir. Hello. Good morning. How are you? I was talking about you earlier. All good stuff, I assure you. I was talking about my first Twitch sub. I still don't have any alerts or anything set up, though, so I just take everyone's word for it. I was able to log into like my dashboard, and I was like, "Oh, there it is. I see a thing," but I still am like kind of in the dark. So apparently, other people have been incredibly kind and have subscribed today in the stream, and I also don't know. So I'm just taking their word for it. I'm sorry. It's terrible. I'm awful. I'll get better. I promise you. Let's see. Ben says, this is why I stopped playing Pokemon Go. Got tired of the FOMO. What's FOMO mean? Brian says, I mean, there are... or you mean the forms? Forms, right? Okay. Brian, I mean, there are different variations of different species. There are. That's why I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't know if I like it or hate it. It's just like, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't mind it. Like, oh, all right. Here's the thing. Maniac for Bricks, Joey says over on YouTube, if Pokemon plays with real-world biology and geography, the variance of Pokemon makes sense. But Pokemon always plays in a realm of fiction, so it can lean either way. That was a very beautifully articulate comment there, Joey. Points for you, sir. Eli says, oh, I'm learning how to play this song on piano. Oh, that's this song right here? The one that I can't hear? Very nice. Galligate, you already drawn a Popeye before, so can I have an olive? Oh, that would be good. Yeah, olive oil. Oh, fear of missing out. Okay, I thought you meant forms. Gotcha. Yeah. think I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'll leave it at that one. There's a what's it? This is Berserker. There's Berserker. Thank you for your suggestion, Brian. As always, appreciate it. I'm gonna switch over to Galagade for olive oil, and anybody who's popped in who has not made a suggestion, feel free to do so. And I will hop around for Doodle suggestions as I wrap them up. Oh, hello, Adakin07 over on YouTube. How are you? Nice to see you. And Eli says, "Oh yeah, it's a serious song." Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's I wish I could hear it. It's so annoying. Soundwave from Transformers. Ooh, okay. That sounds complicated, so I'm all about it. I'm all about it. And we've got BFAB over in Twitchverse, brother from another brick. BFAB apparently wants me to draw him covered in money wearing a thong. Nice to see you are in rare form today, Mr. BFAB. Nice to see you again, sir. All right, let's get olive oil here. How you doing, BFAB? How's life? How's life treating you? How's your how's the whole, weight loss, get fit, new year, BFAB, getting jacked, all that stuff? How's that stuff going for you? What's the progress report? And hello, Adakin, hopping over into Twitch, and Maniac for Bricks also hopping over there into Twitch. We are streaming to both, so I'll try to continue to let you guys know who is saying what, so that you're not terribly confused. Or I mean, not who's saying what. Of course, I'll say who's saying what. Who is on what platform. And obviously, if you are totally lost, there's probably a good bet that the person said it on the other platform. Let's see here. BFAB says, "That's a great question, Kevin." There we go. Joey says, "BFAB is like the rich lord who fills his house with paintings of himself crafted by the town's local artists." Yeah, totally. And Eli says, "Is that Twitch, Joey?" Very nice. All right. This might be our first color. I think maybe. That's 11:30. Yeah, I think so. Why is it doing this again? It's doing this weird thing where the comments won't automatically scroll. Brother from another brick says, "Yay." Joey says, "Be right back." Adakin says, "I like Twitch better because BFAB's in the chat." Very good. So for folks that just popped in the last couple of minutes, welcome to the Doodle streams, where I take your ideas, suggestions, turn them into real-life drawings. Maybe they're good sometimes. This is every week, every Friday, unless I am traveling, or I am sick, or I have a rental commitment that I can't get out of. otherwise, we're right here every Friday morning drawing your ideas. So welcome in. Feel free to throw ideas in the chat for me. I don't know if I can get to every single one every time, but when I wrap things up, I go back and search for another comment for something else to work on. So feel free to do that. We actually will not have a stream next Friday morning because I will be traveling. So I'll be heading over to Brick Fair, Alabama. So there's a Lego fan event in Birmingham, Alabama. I've been many times before, but that should be a lot of fun. See a lot of Lego friends, but there will not be a stream. Then when we come back in 2 weeks, I will be kicking off. Ben says, work stuff, gotta go. See ya. Yep, no problem. Eli, I'm like YouTube better, so my ears aren't killed by these evil ideas BFAB. Yeah. So like I was saying, I'm going to be kicking off my new Doodle Stream multiplayer edition. And that is where I will not be alone. I will have other people with me on the stream also drawing. So I'll have friends, other artists. Maybe there might be from the Lego community. Maybe there might be old college friends, went to art school together. Doesn't have to be folks in the US. It could be people from all over the world. But that'll be a new monthly version of Doodle Stream. So you'll get 2 artists drawing your ideas at the same time. So that should be fun. So that'll be in 2 weeks from now. And BFAB says, what goal did we agree on for you to bring back backlog building? Yeah, so backlog building was my, that was kind of the other thing I did on Friday. I would alternate back and forth between doing a Lego building stream and doing the drawing stream. And I kind of decided, you know what, I need to focus on drawing and art and building my own art brand. So I discontinued backlog building in favor of more Doodle streams. But I did say, because BFAB's like, what do we need to do to bring it back? And you said, what did you say? If we could get you, I think it was 60 patrons, I think is what you said. Because I just agreed to it. I didn't make the number, but I think you said 60. We can go back. I mean, the video still exists. It's not removed off the internet. But I think we agreed on 60 patrons, and I would bring back backlog building on a regular basis. And I'm good with that. You want to get me 60 patrons, man, it's back. It's fine. Eli says, Kevin, draw you ending the backlog building. Yeah, it was kind of bittersweet, but you know, I had fun, but I did it for a whole year, and it was time to really try to use my time to go full in on drawing and art. But I am a man of my word, BFAB. If I can hit 60 patrons, yeah, backlog building, we can bring that back. Regular routine, it'll be back on the schedule. As it stands right now, it's not dead forever. I'm just not really there's not a regularly scheduled backlog building. But for example, I've already told some folks over in the Lego YouTube community that this year, when we go back to the 72-hour stream, that I'd be happy to kick off again for that. So far, that's the only commitment I've made for the resurgence of backlog building. Hi, backlog building. Goodbye, backlog building. A little bit, Eli. And also, you know, hey, you guys are all awesome out there, and feel free to kick off your own backlog building and, you know, get some friends together, stream, and build some Lego. And do that. Okay. What kind of music are you guys listening to now? Nah, I don't like that at all. That one seems better, I think. Yeah. A little too yellowish. Adakin over on Twitch says, I do live builds with my friends, BFab and Lego Freak. Very nice. When do you do your streams, Adakin? I think you maybe have told me before, but I don't remember. You draw too, don't you? I mean, you drew your profile image. Do you do any drawing streaming? Art streaming? Galgate says, awesome, Olive. Thanks, Kevin. Absolutely, Galgate. As per usual, thank you for being here. Galgate is one of the most supportive folks for the LEGO YouTubing community. She is almost always in the streams, regardless of time or day. Galgate has, I think, that charm that Hermione had in Harry Potter that gives her unlimited time. So she can always be at anywhere she needs to be at any time. That's the magic. Adakin says, I don't really have a stream schedule. And Zebrix drew for. Oh, okay. I thought, okay. My mistake. All right. A little olive oil. There we go. Sweet. Thank you for the suggestion, Yagi. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got up here in the chat? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Papa B, by the way, have you seen the Oddity trailer? No. Is that for Switch? What is that? Or is that a movie? What are you talking about? Like, what's the context? Oh, let me go back and get, speaking of Canadian Papa Bear right there. Boom. Sound wave from Transformers. Let's get that up on the docket. And thank you, Joey. Says excellent Olive over on YouTube. And Adakin says, can you please draw the Demogorgon? Oh, that's a good suggestion too. Let me get this sound wave up, and then I'll be looking for the next suggestion. It might very well be the Demogorgon. Sound wave Transformers. Is this the? Okay. I got you. Can I see the whole thing? The whole body? There we go. Eli says, killing the backlog building stream should be up soon. Right. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one. Papa B says, it's a fan project that was Mother 4. They've changed it, though, so it can be released without Nintendo stopping them. OMG. That's amazing. I haven't played the third one, though. I need to play the third one, too. I haven't played the first one. I missed my chance to play that on, what was it, on the Wii U virtual store shop thing? Which, like, the Wii U, the Wii U. I'll just leave it at that. But I was hoping it was going to pop up in, like, the 3DS store or something, and it hadn't. I really do. I want to play the whole trilogy, and I'd be up for another one, too. I would really like to see a remaster. That would be like, I'm done. I'm satisfied. Kind of like how they did with Link's Awakening. That would be magical. Let's see. Maniac for Brick says, it's okay, guys. We're all backlog building, even if Kevin doesn't stream it. It's true. I'd happily bring you guys on when and if we can figure out how to get a few of us on the same stream. In the meantime, there's always a Bricksmith. Oh, yeah, totally. Absolutely. I appreciate the support. I really do. And like I said, BFAB, I'm a man of my word. If you somehow figure this out and I wake up to the delightful surprise of 60 patrons, I will totally put it back on the schedule. You don't even worry about that. I might even do it more often. But don't stress out about it. Let's see. Here we go. Let's get this. This is where I hope the music is playing and it's not all quiet and awkward. Joey says I had the stream muted over on YouTube. Don't do that, Joey. We got a thing here. Canon? So I think I told you this before, Papa B. The only Transformers I ever watched was the Beast Wars one. Not that I ever had anything against Transformers. I think it's all right. But it's the only one I was actually like in and watched characters and followed storylines and watched the show. All the other ones are just kind of like a little foreign to me. I mean, I know Optimus Prime. And I've seen like the... well, I should choose my words carefully. I've seen like the first two movies, I think. And then I was like, and I'm done. Oh, my comments stopped scrolling. Let's see. Joey's popping back and forth between the Twitch and the YouTube, and then now is going to stick to YouTube. Okay. Brian says, do you want another Nintendo session or not? I mean, I want all suggestions. I don't mind. I really don't. Papa B, Beast Wars was great too. Bob and Larry did an awesome job with the script. Oh, the Bay movies can go home and stay. I mean, I liked the first one. I was like, this is cool. And then I think the second one was all right. And then it just got dumb. And I was like, and I'm done. I think I did watch like the first three. And I'm like, and I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm good. The first one also like did really well, didn't it? Like it was a really, really blockbuster hit, I thought. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. I also, actually yesterday, if there's any Trek fans, yesterday I finally started my journey on watching all the Star Trek films. So I hadn't, for some reason. I just hadn't. I'm not talking about the newer movies. Like the J.J. Abrams movies, but like all the original Star Trek films, like all of them. I'm a big Star Trek fan. I've watched all the series except for Discovery because I don't have the subscription service, because that's the thing. Everybody's got a subscription service now. I don't have the subscription service for NBC or whatever, so I haven't watched it. But I started my journey with Star Trek, the motion picture, over the last couple days in between, breaks and stuff at work. So I saw that. And, yeah, so that happened. I was like, I wasn't really impressed with it. Like, that was kind of boring. Adakin says, drawings look good. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Eli says, Brian, why do you use your second account for chat on YouTube? Eli says, let's see, Kevin, we need a Brickso Brittany, but better than the last time. Papa B says, Bumblebee was the only decent theatrical movie. Okay. All right. Well, I have heard good things about that one. So did you not even like the first one? The first film? I mean, I would definitely trust your judgment as a quote-unquote real Transformers fan. I am by no means a real one. I mean, I guess, the whole real versus fake, I guess, is an interesting debate on itself. But more versed? I don't know, maybe that's better. All right, let me throw some colors on that. Brian Saviano says, I use this account because I have YouTube Premium on this one. Look at Mr. Saviano rocking the YouTube Premium. Let's see. All right. Get some colors on here. No. Oh, did I draw that on the... I did. That's fine. We can fix that. Poof. Good thing I caught that. I didn't get too much later. What are you doing? Don't do it. Oh, that's fine. I can't wait to go back and listen to the stream and see all the music you guys got to listen to. Select. All right, let's try again. There it is. And thanks for popping in, Papa Bear. I always kind of forget how far away you are. It's like you're always right next to me all the time. But I know that the time zones makes it really early for you, so I appreciate when you get a chance to pop in. I understand. I know fully well about being really early and kids and all that stuff, so I appreciate you being here when you can. You just kind of assume, oh yeah, everyone lives right next to me. Everyone's in the same time zone. We're all here together. Let's see, Brian says, I suggest a Shirvian. Oh, the polar bear species from Super Mario Odyssey Snow Kingdom. Very interesting. Papa B says, no. I found it to be a mess. Ooh, the first one. Couldn't barely understand what Megatron or Starscream were saying, and most of the designs were terrible. To boot, the action was too fast to even see what was going on. Also, Megan Fox was just a silly idea. All very typical for Michael Bay. South Park's depiction of him is spot on, just making the entire plot explosions and sound effects. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just like the guy in the theater that was like, this is fun. Look at that thing blowing up. So I guess I don't know, maybe the right Michael Bay target audience. We got Jojo Y in the YouTube chat. Hello there. How are you? Starting to get a little cold down here too. It is very frosty here in Connecticut. Very, very frosty indeed. And I stream in my basement because it's a little bit more secluded from the rest of the house and a little quieter. And it's extra cold in the basement. I have an unfinished basement, so there's not really any. There's only like 2 heating vents to the whole basement because it's unfinished and there's not like people aren't assumed to be down here for extremely long periods of time. So I get cold. So I got a space heater down here. I might have to kick that on. Let's see here. Eli, Kevin, I just thought, what if you drew Brixo Brittany for Brian's patron gift? Oh, he might stop being a patron. It might be the exit gift. Gallagher, Kevin, how was that show you went to see with your wife? Was it a puppet? It was a ventriloquist. So that was Jeff Dunham. I think he's pretty funny. I mean, some people don't like him. I think he's pretty funny. He's a ventriloquist. He's been doing it for a long time, but I feel like only recently he's gotten kind of big. Like I feel like in the last 5 years, people are like, "Oh, Jeff Dunham," and like everyone like talks about him and stuff. But he's a ventriloquist, and he does have puppets, dummies. I guess dummies is the right term, right? And some of them are funnier than others. I'm a huge Peanut fan. Peanut is the photo I posted of the purple monkey with one tennis shoe. Peanut always steals the show all the time. But he's got like some Netflix specials if you want to see that. He's been on Comedy Central a ton of times. But he was in Hartford, and we went and saw him on Wednesday evening. Very funny. Very funny. I kind of wanted to buy one of their they had a merch table because as any show you got merchandise at the table. They had a really good Peanut like articulated doll, kind of like the Toy Story and the Buzz Lightyear dolls from the movies, that like those high dollar toys that are really well done, and they have like the voice box and like the nice box art. You know what I'm talking about. You understand. They had one of those of Peanut, and I was like, oh man, that looks nice. But I didn't want to spend the $50 on the doll. And I was like, what am I going to do with it? It's going to sit. That's what it's going to do. It's going to sit somewhere on a shelf. I'm not going to open the box because it looks great. And I was like, if I really, really want it, I bet you anything I can find it like on his website or something. But it still looked really cool. But Peanut is like his number one. I think he was saying that he started being a ventriloquist Peanut, like that was one of his first dolls. But he's moved on. He also has Walter. Walter's like an old man who's always mad at the world. Walter's kind of funny. And then let's see, Gallagher says, I think I've seen him on YouTube. Did he have a skeleton one? He does. He has a dead terrorist. So it's a suicide bomber who has already finished his job. So it's take it for what you will. But his name is Ahmed, the dead terrorist. And it's fun. I like it. Ahmed's okay. Walter's okay. But Peanut is the one I like the most. Shiver. How do you say that? Like shiver. Shiverian. Canadian Papa Bear over on Twitch says, I'm the hardcore fan though. Hard to impress. Though the first 3 or so minutes of Bumblebee was my dream opening. Oh, and then the rest of it kind of not so much. It kind of let you down after that. Like, oh, everything's so great. And then it was like, oh, everything's so bad. I'm trying to think of like films I've seen that I was like just really disappointed. I feel like I had that with Justice League because I'm a huge DC fan. I'm a more DC fan than I am Marvel fan, but I mean, I fully acknowledge that all of the Marvel films are amazing, and they have done a fantastic job building their cinematic universe. And I also understand that sometimes, most of the time, their storylines are like more relatable to the common man. I get it. I get all of it, but I'm just more of a DC fan. And Justice League was like tragic. I'm so sad. Like, this is not good. This wasn't good at all. What happened? You had one job and you messed it up. You messed it up. Dang it. Let's see. Brian says Shivrian. Right? That's right. Shivrian. I think so. Galgate says that is not very PC now. Nah, it's not. He's been doing it for years. You can imagine it was also very interesting in Hartford Wednesday night, having the dead terrorists while, you know, things are happening in Iran and all kinds of stuff. It's like, oh, right. Everybody buckle up. It's going to be one of these nights. But, you know, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. He also mentioned that. He mentioned that some of his characters that he's been using for, 10 years are now starting to get a little heat about their appropriateness, I guess, in today's whatever. Because he also has another character called Jose Jalapeno on stage. And so he's like, some people are offended by this. I mean, my wife is Mexican. She was born in Mexico. She's 100% Mexican. And she does not mind Jose Jalapeno. But, let's see. We need some yellow. I think I'm going to kick this space heater on in just a second because I am getting cold. It's also because, you sit and you don't move for a few hours and it makes your body cold. Let's see. Papa B says, Bumblebee overall I enjoyed. I just meant the first 3 minutes had how I wanted them to start the series. The problem with Bumblebee was that it was hindered as a soft reboot, so they could do certain things like have Megatron, as he's supposed to be frozen in ice on Earth because of the base. Oh, they're trying to keep it all like the continuity. However, they apparently are going to treat it as a full reboot now and forget the baby. Well, that's probably better, though. It's kind of like, I don't like it when people are like, we want to have our cake and we want to eat it too. Like, it's a reboot, but it's not a reboot. Like the Lego Ninjago movie, I think hit that a lot. It was like, well, we're going to reboot the Ninjago TV series that's been running for 7 years, but we're also going to not reboot it. We're going to reboot it, but we have to follow the rules established by the TV series. Like, well, if you're going to reboot it, then who cares? Isn't that the point? Or, like, I don't get it. I'm lost. Explain. Galgate says, Kevin, have you seen Avenue Q? That is quite dicey as well. I have not. I've heard about it, but I have not seen it. Let's see what do we got left on sound wave here. Yeah, he's got blue hands. Yeah, blue hands. Oh, I don't think I ever finished what I was saying. I saw Star Trek: The Motion Picture finally. And I was kind of bored. I was like, this is kind of like, it felt like just an episode of Star Trek. And sometimes there are good episodes of Star Trek and there's bad episodes of Star Trek. And it just didn't look really good. I was kind of expecting it to look a lot better. But it was just like, I remember checking the timestamp and going like, I'm kind of bored. How far into this movie are we? And I was like, oh my goodness, we've only got like 30 minutes left of the movie. And I'm like super bored. And I'm like, nothing is like, I feel like nothing happened. So I wasn't really a fan. I just started Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. And I'm like 10 minutes in and I'm already more interested. So like, oh, all right, this is good. It's Eli. Yeah. Why would they do that? There is no more air jitsu. Yeah. Or however. Yeah. Papa B, it's the whole Star Trek reboot using the Kelvin timeline so it can try to appease old fans with exactly I got you. And Eli is done with school. All right, what else did we have for? I'm gonna call it there for Soundwave. It's okay. I think the Pokey was better, but I'm biased. There he is. He's sitting there being intimidated. There you go. He's giving you the eyes. That's too close. That's when the grid. This is when you get so close that the actual pixels start showing up. That's too close. All right, cool. Thank you for the suggestion, as always. Papa Bear. Canadian Papa Bear. I just found out there's a Papa Bear on YouTube, a Lego streamer. Streams with Doc Samson all the time. And super nice. He's currently stationed in Japan. He's in the military. And I'm like, oh no, I can't have another Papa Bear. I already have one Papa Bear. But good news is, this Papa Bear is not Canadian. So there's one Canadian Papa Bear and one regular Papa Bear. So my headcanon could handle it. All right, let's see. Where is that comment so I can turn it off? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. All right. There can only be one Papa Bear. All right, let me turn this heater on. Hold on. I am losing feeling in my fingers. All right, has there been any suggestions from folks that have not made any yet? Have I missed anyone that has not had anything that they have suggested be drawn yet? I just want to make sure that I'm not skipping anyone that has not had a chance. Jojo, if you're still here in the YouTube chat, feel free to throw a suggestion in. I have not seen a suggestion from you. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, Joey, if you had a suggestion, I don't think I've drawn anything for Joey today. I think you had a suggestion, maybe. Can't remember. I'm looking back through the chat. Adakin? I don't think I. Oh yeah, there we go. Adakin. All right. So Adakin's got the Demogorgon. So we're gonna throw that in there. Thank you for your suggestion. Demogorgon. So gross. So gross. All right, get that up and move this out of the way so I can see what you're saying. And yeah, anybody watching who has not had a suggestion or anything drawn, feel free to throw it in there. And once I get wrapped up, I start looking for the next one. And of course, if we've got folks that have already made suggestions, that's cool too. I just like to try to give anybody who's new a chance to see something that they've whoa, too big, something that they want to suggest drawn. All right, let's see here. Jojo says Alex from Clockwork. Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Kind of setting stage here. Maybe you can tell what I'm doing, maybe you can't. So gross. Let's see here. I'll be back soon, says Eli on YouTube. Yep. Aiken says, "Did you see the new stadium set?" Yeah, someone sent it to me this morning. I had kind of heard a rumor, but I had not. But I did see the new Lego Creator Expert Stadium set. Pretty sure that's a leak, right? It hasn't been announced, has it? So if any of you guys are, Manchester United fans, it looks like it's officially licensed by Manchester United. Soccer or football, depending on where in the world you are. I mean, I really don't care about sports whatsoever. I am very much a go sports team kind of guy. But if people like it, that's cool. I'm happy that they've got something that they can look forward to and play. I'm assuming Manchester United, since it's got their logo on it, will probably sell it somewhere or have it in a shop or, I don't know, their online store of some kind. I can only assume. Looking good. Thank you. Try to make this a little bit more kind of like the shape. It's kind of like a flower-ish. So many teeth. So many teeth. This will be great with some colors on it in a little bit. Brian Saviano on YouTube says that soccer stadium gets a from me. That was three vomits. 3 vomit emojis, folks. 3 of them from Mr. Saviano. Not a fan, huh? Not a fan, I take it. So I've got a question for you guys. So for all my Lego friends that are watching right now, I am going to produce, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, a whole bunch of Lego-related artwork because I'm planning to have some art tables at some Lego shows this year. And so obviously I want to do some Lego stuff that's going to sell and that people will purchase. But I'm curious. I'm going to do some stickers and some prints. And right now I'm kind of curious on people's opinions on the stickers. Are there certain minifigures that you're like, oh, absolutely, I have to have. I have to have. I was thinking like classic knight, like from Yellow Castle School, like old school classic knight. I'm gonna do the full Lego movie cast because I really enjoyed the first Lego movie. So I'll have it in Wild Style and Unikitty and probably Batman. Thinking about Robin from the Lego Batman movie because I really liked Robin from that movie too. I thought he was amazing. Outside of that, yes, classic knight. What else was I thinking? Oh, I was thinking about doing a Clutch Powers. I thought that might be kind of fun. I mean, that's the danger, is doing stuff that I want to do versus what's actually people are going to purchase. But I'm curious if you guys have any thoughts on, like I said, just minifigures that are like just you have to have it to help me out and maybe making some stuff that people would actually like to purchase from me. Gallagate says, I'm not a fan of Manchester United, but I'm sure David Beckham will probably get one. Yeah, for sure. And Howie says over on YouTube, I wonder if it will be a stadium exclusive. It probably will be sold there for sure. But I don't know if the the set itself with that price point, I don't know if they would have it be exclusive. It kind of is. It reminds me of the Sydney Opera House. Like the Sydney Opera House was for sale in the Sydney Opera House, but it wasn't like exclusive because it's just such a high price point that it feel like it wouldn't make business sense to do that. I could be wrong. Let's see. Brian says Johnny Thunder. Oh, I didn't even think of Johnny Thunder. I guess I'm a bad Lego fan. But yeah, Johnny Thunder is a great idea. Johnny Thunder would be better than Clutch Powers. That's for sure. All the space guys. Yeah, so I have Benny. Benny's already done because I did Benny last year. But I think I'm going to revisit him a little bit, just tweak the design up a little bit. I've gotten a little bit better at using the program that I'm using for that. And yeah, just spruce it up a little bit. But Benny will be back. There'll be more Bennies. Oh, that's not what I was going to do with that hand, actually. That's not at all what I was going to do with that hand. But yeah, I was thinking maybe Redbeard. Yeah, JoJo. That's like that classic pirate, right? He's on my list. I was thinking classic pirate would be like a must. So yeah, Redbeard the pirate is on there. What am I doing with his hand? Hands, man. Hands. All right, what do I want to do with this? Why am I messing this up? There it is. That's like a little bit more like what I was trying to do. I just kept drawing the wrong thing. Like, dang it. Draw the right thing. What are you doing? Classic Darth Vader, says Brian. Zach the Lego Maniac, says Eli. Oh, like the mascot? Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting idea indeed. Classic Boba Fett. Yeah, so see, here's the interesting thing I was thinking of the same thing with Star Wars in particular, is that I'm planning on doing some Star Wars characters for stickers, like the actual actors and actresses and stuff. So I'm like, is it worth it to have like here's my question to myself, and I guess to you guys as well, is it worth it to have a classic Lego Darth Vader head as well as a regular Darth Vader head? Because like I said, I'm already planning to do Star Wars characters that are not Lego-fied. So I'm just wondering if it's worth it to have both, I guess. If it is, I'm all for it. I'll do it. Like, it's not a problem. I'm just wondering, like, is it worth it for me to have both those options in my store and, inventory. So another yikes on that hand. The Demogorgon started off real strong, and now his hands are like craziness. I'm trying to go for like super creepy, and it's backfiring on me a little bit. I don't want to look stupid. Brian says, I think if you had 3 classic Lego Star Wars characters, then did the regular versions of those, and every other character from that point on, that would be fair. I think so too. I think there is kind of a balance there. Doing like some like really, really iconic classic characters, and then the rest of them would just be like the normal ones. That's better on that hand. Eli says, Brian, are you going to be on Fortnite before 5? I'll be on at 3. And Eli agrees with Brian. Yeah. All right, let me try one more time with this. I've done this hand way too many times, but let me try one more time. Just the thumb. Just the thumb. Just gonna erase the thumb. There it is. There it is. We got it, folks. We did. I mean, it took a little while. It took a little while. Sometimes you got to do that. You just got to keep resetting. Don't give up. Just keep at it. You'll get it. Some art lesson there for you. Sometimes you just got to erase it. Just erase it and start over. It's all good. All right. There's our Demogorgon. I think I'm going to keep it at like the upper half. Upper half of the body. Is it gray? Looks gray. There's some reference images that it's like pink, but I think he's mostly gray. Jojo says, "Oh, the wizard from the castle theme would be great." Okay, yeah. I'm thinking of like what are like really iconic things, you know. And I hate to be, you know, I don't know, overly. What's the right word? I don't know. I need them to sell. I guess that's the thing. I need to design things that I know people will buy, because they do cost money to order them, and there is like a degree of ones that I'll do just because they're fun and I don't mind doing them. And I did that with the last group of stickers, and I probably will keep doing that because that is also kind of nice to just do stuff you want to do and characters that you have a personal interest in and subjects that you want to explore. But you also need to like just go straight in there and hit while the iron's hot and be like, what do people buy? Because I need to sell some stuff. I need to make some money. And then I can afford to do things that are just like, oh, that's fun. Because to be honest, I'm still really surprised that, let's see, a couple of the stickers that I made last year, I still haven't sold a single Wonder Woman and a single Captain Marvel. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting to me. I mean, I enjoy both those films for different reasons. And I like both those characters. I'm a bigger Wonder Woman fan than I am of Captain Marvel, but still, you know, they're both like, you know, topical and like in the news and people are talking about it, and none of them, not a single one of either of them. So it's like, I need stuff that's going to sell. But I really do want to do a Clutch Powers, and I want to do a I also want to do Chase McCain. You guys remember Chase McCain? Chase McCain's like the OG. He is the OG Lego City superstar. We got a Sega sighting in the YouTube chat. Hello there, Sega. And you know what's funny? I put Mr. Gold also, Brian, on my like brainstorm list. I wrote Mr. Gold on there. And I was like, is that a good idea or is it a bad idea? Am I poking the bear? Am I being like, hey, I know you can't get this and you never will, but you can buy my sticker that I made of his face? I don't know. I don't know either if it's a good idea or a bad idea. But I also have written that down. Brian says, if you want to make money, you'll do the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. Yeah, I mean, I get it. There has to be a balance between doing like artwork that I just truly just want to do, and then doing stuff that you have to do because you got to pay those bills. And people want what they want when they want. and Mandalorian Baby Yoda is hot right now. I did want to do a Yoda. I've got plans to do just Yoda in general. So again, my mind is like, do I need to have a Yoda and a Baby Yoda? But, you know, sometimes you just gotta hit when the hitting's good. Let's see here. Howie says, Witch Doctor. Ooh, Witch Doctor. Is that a suggestion, Howie? Is that what you want me to draw? Or are you making a suggestion for a Lego minifig? Is there a Witch Doctor minifig? I know there's a Witch Doctor Bionicle fig. And I know Brian loves Bionicle. It's one of his top 10 favorites. Lego themes of all time. After this, I think I'm going to switch over to JoJo's suggestion for the character from Clockwork Orange. And then we'll see where we're at for time. We got 45 minutes left of the stream now. But this is also at the point, like I've noticed this pattern, where when we get to the end, this is also when I tend to start really, like I'm fully warmed up. I'm in a good place for the doodles. And so now is when I start putting more time into the ones, because it always seems like at the end of the stream, I've got one or two that I put a lot of time into. And they tend to be near the end. Brian says, let's leave the trash in where the trash belongs. Okay. Sega says, my vote is pop culture icons like E.T. Ooh, E.T. would be a good one. Howie says, yep, sticker. Oh, Lego Island. I never played Lego Island. Joey probably just like let out the sign wherever he is. I've never played Lego Island. Oops. That's weird. No, I had switched out these. I don't really even know much about Lego Island, except for like there's a little kid that delivers pizza. He has a pizza shirt on. And there's a bad guy called Brickster. Is that right? Brickster? And he's like the original OG criminal. Like with his the shirt that has the like stripes and the numbers on it. I feel like I'm a little close. I can't see what I'm doing. Let me take a step back. Yeah, that Demogorgon is intense. Sega says you should draw a single chicken nugget, my most favorite food. That's beautiful, Sega. That's just beautiful. Never get in the way of between a man and his nugget. Let's see here. Get some red. Eli says, I think YouTube chat kicked me because I was about to agree with Brian. Oh, did you get kicked out? That's weird. I didn't. I don't know how many mods I got over there right now. 1, 2. I should have gone in with the darker. Yeah, let me, before I get too much further, let me go in there and do it now. So the inside of these like petals. Mouth petals? Is that what we're going to call them? Mouth petals? Should be darker gray, and then the red should go over that, because that makes more sense. I like to be a lot more scratchy. Like this, like scratchy with the drawing and the line work when it's like creepy characters like that, because I think it adds to the effect. Brian says, I kicked you, Eli, because you spammed yes repeatedly. We get the point. Chill, bro. I didn't even see that. Where was that? Oh, there it is. Oh, I didn't even see that. I think it's because it went so fast that, you know, because the chat's like scrolling and there's so many that it was just like it scrolled super fast too. All right, let's get this guy. And this was who was this again? Adekin, right? Adekin? Yes, Adekin, Demogorgon. Hopefully this is coming together a nice way for you, my friend. We should go maybe one more degree darker, perhaps. So gross, so disgusting. It's so gross. It's like, oh, it's just a giant hole on his dick. That's great. that's just wonderful. Let's see here. Sega says, Kevin, what is your favorite thing to doodle? Well, I like to doodle things that I would never have thought to do. So I love it when people throw like out of left field suggestions or characters that I'm not familiar with. That's fun. I like that. When I just doodle on my own, like when I'm usually on the phone. When I'm on the phone, I will sit there and draw just the whole time, and it helps me listen more. I used to do that when I was in meetings. Back when I worked in the corporate world, I would always have a notepad, and I would just mindlessly doodle while I was listening to the meeting. It does not mean I wasn't listening. Many times in my career, people tried to catch me thinking I was drawing because I wasn't listening, and they were always wrong because I would immediately answer whatever they asked me. But when I'm drawing for myself, just like mindlessly doodling, I tend to draw a lot of eyes. I draw a lot of faces, like just generic people face. Like it's not based on any character. It's just like person's face. That tends to be what comes up. So I guess that's my favorite thing to do. Kind of dark, actually. A little too dark in some places, but I guess that's the point. All right. There's Demogorgon. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. All right. Thank you for that suggestion, Nate, again. Let's see. Where was your chat? Let me turn that one off. And then where was JoJo's comment? Somewhere. Here we go. Alex from Clockwork Orange. This may, depending on the time, be the last one for the day. Let's see. Alex, Clockwork Orange. Is this like the main character, right? Yeah. I've actually never seen this movie either. This is on my list of films to see, and it's not on Netflix because I've checked. I don't think it's on Amazon Prime Video either, which is very annoying. Because those are like my only services. All right, let's go over here. So this is actually pretty good. This is kind of like what I just normally doodle is like people. White. It's not working, Kevin. It's because it's white. That's so like faces, like that. This is something like right here, like just doing this, like drawing a face, is something I do a lot just because. Not necessarily like right now when I'm trying to actually mimic somebody's likeness. But you understand. Did I lose my chat, or is nobody talking now? Hopefully, no one's talking. I would rather no one talk than me lose the chat. We're here. Okay, good. Good. I never know. I just never know. With as many technology issues as I have all the time, it's like, oh no, did it die? That happened actually. My first once or twice on Twitch is the stream just totally died on Twitch. Granted, I was streaming to both at the same time, but Papa Bear says we're just enjoying your awesome art. That's fine, acceptable. We got a Bluegrass Bricks. We got Charlie sighting over in the YouTube chat. Hello, Charlie. How are you? You coming to Bama, Charlie? Is that a thing or no? Sega says, I'm off to the bank to make my car payment. I will talk to you later. 45-minute drive there and 45-minute drive back. Why? How on earth? Sega, you live in Jersey. You're like a densely populated place. What bank do you have? I got to drive 30 minutes to get to my bank, and I live in Connecticut where nobody lives. I get that. You, on the other hand, I don't understand that. Gallagher says, yes, I'm still here, Kevin. I'm just cooked for sister-in-law's. Okay, no problem. I just want to make sure the chat didn't or the stream didn't die. That's all. I just want to make sure. 50th birthday party. Slightly different. Than 5. So yeah, this movie is definitely on my list to watch. I understand how significant it is in everything. So I'm like, I gotta watch this film one day. But yes, I have not watched it as of yet, unfortunately. I gotta make sure I keep going to the I gotta make sure I keep going to the gym, because when I go to the gym is also when I watch movies. Because I'll use the elliptical or whatever. That's when I can sit there and catch up on some things that I haven't seen. Let's see. Papa Bear says it deals with some rough subject matter, so be prepared. Gotcha. I have no idea what it's about at all, like in the least. No idea. Clothing wrinkles. All about those clothes wrinkles. Sega says, because I pay cash for my car loan and the nearest bank is in the middle of the state and I'm on the shore. Any good podcast suggestions for the drive, asks Sega. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't really listen to many podcasts. mean, I make one. So you can listen to Forever Sorting if you want. I don't know if you're familiar, say. But outside of that, yeah, I don't listen to any podcasts. Let's see. Gallagher says, excellent, Charlie. Charlie says, never leave home without something. Glasses? Papa B over in Twitch says, what kind of podcast? If video game, I listen to several. Yeah, what kind of podcast? Sega. Too dark. Let me see. Where it was... let's go with olive oils. One of these days I need to do that. I'm sure you guys have seen it on the internet. One of those short little videos where you've taken like the artwork and it's just like pencil or like the very, very beginning. And then you have the fully rendered, like fully beautiful shaded, all like the final artwork. And then like a pencil will come on and it'll like, or like an eraser, it'll erase the unfinished and like the finished is underneath it. You know what? Does that make sense? And you're just like, whoa, did he just draw that in like 2 seconds? I mean, obviously, no. But I kind of want to do one of those. Sometimes people joke around with it too, you know, they'll do silly things underneath it. Or creepy things or whatever. But I want to do one of those. Let's see, Sega says, any type of podcast, I'm not picky. Well, there you go. Anybody, feel free to throw your podcast suggestions for Sega. Sega. You got like really dark hair. Is it like brown? Like really dark brown. Control C. So I think actually we'll have time for another one or two. I didn't know how long this one would take, but this one is going along nicely. Is this movie Clockwork Orange, is it like based on like a certain time period? It's supposed to be like future or past, or is it totally like, I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about it. Sega over on YouTube says, Kevin, before I leave, I know what you should draw. Your favorite emoji. Oh, my favorite emoji? Totally. That's easy. My favorite emoji is actually, it's a tie between the crying emoji, just straight up crying, and the cold sweat smile, the nervous smile. All right, so here's some podcast suggestions for you, Sega, from my buddy Canadian Papa Bear over in Twitch. Easy Allies. Are you taking notes? Take notes, Sega. Easy Allies. Gymquisition. CU Podcast. And Super Castle Beast. All right, so there is some white there. Where is that? Oh, great. I did it there. Wonderful. Good job, Kevin. Good job, me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Papa V says Clockwork Orange, the book, is from 62. The movie is from 71, and it is about a near dystopian future. Okay, I kind of had a feeling. I had a hunch it was like some kind of apocalyptic kind of world or something. I didn't know for sure, though. I guess gray. I don't want to really use gray. I don't ever like using gray to shade white. I just don't. I prefer basically like any other color. But if I have to, I will. I like using blues to shade of white. Yeah. Maybe kind of go with this color a little bit for these suspenders that are a little bit buried here. A little bit. Papa B says it's about, or think about 1984, but a lot of violence. Yeah, I like 1984. I've read that book. There's some scary stuff in there. It's scary how likely it could happen, or how easily it could happen. I feel even a little better with this color as a shade than the more gray one. Looks like there's kind of some kind of pattern going on the shirt, just like barely. Maybe it's even just like the fabric, cut of the fabric or something. Let's see. Let's go a little darker. Bluegrass Brick says, or I've been 39 for 10 years now. I missed the whatever the context was for that one. Eli says, Brian, if you hop on Fortnite, I'll be on and can help you with anything you want to do. Oh, Brian, I'll be on there. Let's see. Papa B says movie stars Malcolm McDowell and is one of his best roles. But again, movie's not for everyone. Rough stuff. Yeah. What color are his eyes? Can I get a oh, like they're blue. Yeah, those are blue eyes. Those are blue eyes. Sega says Fortnite on the PS4 or the Xbox One. Eli says on PC. Sega goes on PC. Dun dun dun. The plot thickens. Indeed. Kids in your Fortnite. All right, I think I'm going to call it there. That's a little goofy. It should be a little further down, but there it is. There we go. So thank you for your suggestion, Jojo. Alex from A Clockwork Orange. Hopefully that meets with your approval. Thank you for being here and making that suggestion. Where is the comment? There we go. So 12:40. Definitely have time for some. Probably one more suggestion. Let me see if there's one already in here that I missed. Howie, did you make a suggestion? A part of me wants to say I thought maybe I saw some things that you wrote. Maybe you didn't. Looking through this chat, I'm scrolling back up. I know Sega wants the single chicken nugget, but I think I'm going to pass on the single chicken nugget. Where? I thought there was something. Maybe not. Does anybody got a last suggestion to end the stream on that has not had a suggestion yet drawn? I mean, Sega, you qualify. That's true. You have not had anything drawn for you yet. So, all right, we can do the favorite emoji. That's quick, though. I'm probably going to need another one after that, another suggestion. So let's get the circle in there. Got to get the circle for the emoji. All right, let me look at it. Let me look at it on my phone. Okay. Got it. Jojo says, I like it. Thank you. I can hear Beethoven now. Oh, it's Beethoven. I keep forgetting because I can't hear any music. I'm like, oh, there's music playing. Brick Studio over on YouTube. Hello there. Says, hey, Kevin. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? There you go, Sega. There's my favorite emoji. Brick Studio, taking my lunch break. Brick Studio, would you like me to draw something for you? We are in the last about 18 minutes of the stream. I am in need of one final thing to draw. Here's all the stuff we've drawn today. You can see we've kind of gone all over the place, as we usually do. But if you've got something, I'd be happy to draw it for you. And the Jeff Dunham show was great. It was really fun. Oh, Joe, it's a reference to the movie. Okay, I got you. I thought maybe DJ CUTMAN was putting some Beethoven tunes down. Oh, Bricksomniac coming out of the lurk there. You should have drawn all of Dunham's puppets. I mean, I'll draw one of them if you want. Let's see. All right. Brick Studio says Spider-Man. Okay. We have done Spider-Man before. So let me try to change it up a little bit. Let's do how about Iron Spider from the Avengers, the Endgame. Just to kind of change it up a little bit from the last. I did classic Spider-Man last time. Let me do Iron Spider. Cool. Spider Ham says Brick Something. Hopefully you don't mind. Brick Studio, if I change it just a little bit. I definitely do not at all mind drawing. Oh, hey, hi, hello. I don't mind drawing the same characters multiple times at all. I just like, if I can, I like to vary them up a little bit. So it's like, all right, that's a little different than the last one. This is like gigantic. What am I doing? Getting crazy here at the end of the stream? Just like letting loose? All right, try again. Whoa. So hopefully work is going well for you, Brick Studio, and it's nice to see you, Bricksomniac, up here. Thanks for however long you've been lurking. Appreciate it. Eli says, be right back, Evan. All right. Always this Brick Socket, always. It's all right. I know that game. I know that game all too well. Hands. Always with the hands. I'm going to make a shirt that just says hands. It's going to be an official MrHinkleDraws merch item is me yelling hands. Always hands. Dang you, hands. Let's see what he's got here. It's kind of big. Is it that big? Brick Studio says, looking good, thank you. Getting a Brick Studio white t-shirt made next week. Very nice. Very nice. We'll go over the shoulder. Pattern can like block out the detail work on the actual figure. Go there. There we go. There it is. doing with that other hand. I don't even know. Let's see. Lainey Jane, hello there. Over on YouTube. Hey there. First live stream. Well, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for stopping by. This is the Doodle stream. This is where I draw things that people want me to draw. So people make suggestions, and I draw them. That's about how that works. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're not good. Let's see. And so we are actually in the last. We're in the last 10 minutes or so of today's stream, but it is every Friday morning. So you're welcome to stop on by. And it's for 3 hours. Brick Studio says, that's sweet with the spider on Spider-Man. It's awesome. Thank you. Let's see, how do I want to... I'm a little afraid to put too much line work, because then it just kind of it just gets messy and it all bleeds together. And you can't really see anything. Hello there, Sans. Those are some fire beats. Good. I can't actually hear my music today, Sans. I had some audio technical problems, and no matter what I did, I can't hear my music. But I have been rest assured that my awesome viewers can hear it. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I gave up. I tried rebooting my computer and all kinds of other stuff, but it did not want me to hear the music. So I don't know what you guys have been listening to the whole time, but I assume it's good. But how is Sans doing today? I feel like the reference photo I'm looking at has got him. Hello, Zbrix. I got Zbrix over there in the YouTube chat. Hello there. I feel like I don't want his leg, his other leg. I feel like I want his leg out. Like something like this. I don't know. Maybe that's too heroic. The reference photo, though, does have kind of that classic Spider-Man crouch kind of, approach to it. But I feel like I don't want that one. And hey, if there was anything worse than hands, it's feet. All right, what do we got here? Let's see. San says, then all you need to know is I'm bobbing hard to those sick tunes. Good. I will take it. Zbrix, come on. Y'all are supposed to say General Kenobi. Hello there. Hello there. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's not super great, but it's there. Like the whole, the little bit of web around the hand. The hand is not really there. Just so you know. I cheated. It's like there's no real hands. It's just like it's it's just a bunch of lines. Let's see. Lainey says hands and feet are the absolute worst. I have a hard time with it. Yeah, hands worst. Hands and feet worst. Let's see. Bricksomniac over on Twitch. Got to get my points. Oh yeah, got to get those points. And Joey's back. Maniac for Bricks has returned. Hello, Joey. I can't get over that. That hand is ridiculous. Fine, I'll do a little better hand. It's just a bunch of lines. I mean, yeah, it is. It's all a bunch of lines, actually. Everything on this paper. You're absolutely right, Sam. You're absolutely right. It's all a bunch of lines. All right. Maniac for Bricks. Yeah, Spider-Man doesn't need his most crucial and iconic part of the body. Thanks. You're welcome. No problem. You don't need those. It is Iron Spider. Should I give him the thing on his back? I don't know. Claws? Spider claws? What do you guys think? Should it have the hands? Spider. What do you call these stupid things? The spider legs. Spider legs that come out of the backpack. Should he have that? Or should he not have that? Rick Steele says he loves it. So that's all that matters. Man for Bricks, I know hands are hard and a bunch of lines. Yeah. Eli, it's why. Hello there. General. Yes. All right. Let's put this back here. It's got like a little thing. Yeah, I kind of want this one to like do some action like this going on here. Something like that. There. Okay. Yeah. Laney says, at least you don't have to draw more hands with the spider legs. Yeah, exactly. They all have hands. Oh man, it'd be the worst. You do really good work, says Brixie. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let me throw some colors on that, and then this will be our last doodle for today. And I will give you guys a recap of everything we've drawn. And don't do that. I'll just turn it all black. Problem solved. And then we'll get out of here. We'll get out of here for the day. Let's see. This outfit actually has... No, never mind. I was going to say it had more blue than red, but not really. So, Joey, I don't think you got a single doodle in today, did you? Because I was asking earlier. I think you were away. And I was like, I don't think Joey's asked for anything today. There's a hand in there somewhere. You can see it. Stop that. Stop that. Oh, did you, Joey? What was it? I couldn't remember. And the chat was actually cooking at a good clip, so I couldn't. Scrolling back was a chore. What did you say? Oh, yeah. And you said request, right? Oh, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, things like the chat got a little fierce, so it like vanished really quickly. Larry the Pickle, that's right. I forgot. Sorry, Joey. Sorry, Joey. That's gonna be your zombie shark that Brickhead family wanted last week and didn't get till this week. So Joey, I don't know if you heard this. I assume you did. Yeah, you had big capital letters and everything. I know you did. Now that you said that, I remembered. So in 2 weeks from now, because as you know, we'll both be in Alabama next week for Brick Fair. But in 2 weeks from now, I will be kicking off the another new little show. Let's see. Please tell me you made the zombie shark at least. Yeah, I did. I made. Hashtag sorry Joey from Eli. I did make the zombie shark for Brickhead Family, so they only had to wait a week. But yes, Joey, I'm going to be kicking off a new thing called Doodle Stream Multiplayer. Hashtag justice for Joey, says Sands. Yes, and Laney says press F to give respects to Joey. Well, welcome. You are just settling in just fine. But yes, I'll be having a new stream called, or a new program called Doodle Stream Multiplayer. And this is where I have invited some friends who are also artists, whether it's from the Lego community or from my old art school days or wherever. And they will be on with me. So you will have two artists on stream at the same time. And you can still give your suggestions, and we will both draw at the same time. So you kind of see how two different artists approach the same subject. I think it should be really interesting. Looking forward to that. And that will be kicking off when we get back for Brick Fair. So that's in 2 weeks, 2 Fridays from now. And our first guest will be Ben Roman. Also goes by Ben's Bricks Designs. He was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here lurking, but he will be our first guest on Doodle Stream Multiplayer. And he'll be going old school. So he doesn't have a tablet, which is absolutely fine. So he'll have his webcam and he'll be drawing pen to paper. I will be sticking with the tablet just because this is literally the only time I use my tablet is during the Doodle Stream. So this is like my only practice with it, because most of the time I draw is traditional pen to paper or with my mouse. Actually, silly enough as that sounds, on Illustrator. So I'm gonna stick with it just because it's my only chance I get to use it. But it should be good. I'm looking forward to it, and there'll be more guests through the year. It'll be a monthly. It'll be the last Friday of every month. There will be a Doodle Stream Multiplayer edition, and I hope to kind of jump around and get a bunch of different people from different areas. So it should be good. Howie says over on YouTube, 2 doodlers for the same low price. Exactly. And it just, it gives me a chance to use the little platform I've made with you guys hanging out with me to show other artists off and give them a chance to, get some exposure for what they're doing. And, maybe you guys will like what you see and you can give them follows. Everyone likes the follows. We're all about the follows. And check out their work. And I do think it would be kind of fun to just have, 2 artists kind of going about the same suggestions. It's cool. It's fun. San says in the YouTube chat, oh man, Zelda remix. If these mad beats aren't making you at least tap your foot, you clearly hate art. Man, I like Zelda remixes. That's sad that I don't get to listen to it. I'm glad you're having fun. Hopefully I can fix these audio issues so I can actually hear it, because that is super lame. I think if you go back actually and listen to the stream, the very first thing I said was super lame. That was like the first comment when I hit the button, because I forgot to do my post. Like I never put a post up yesterday saying, "Hey, Doodle Stream tomorrow at this time." I mean, I don't really know if it helps. I mean, maybe you guys can tell me since you're here if it actually helps you remember that there's a stream, or if you even know that I knew that I did it. But every Thursday afternoon, either afternoon or evening, I post on social media saying, hey, Doodle stream tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning. And I totally spaced, forgot to do it. So when I hit the live button today, I went in to go update it to say, hey, we're live now. And I'm like, where's my post? I never did one. No. So the first thing I said when I started streaming today was, that's super lame. I forgot to do that. But it was also super lame because I didn't hear what anybody was saying. Bricks Ninja, hello there. Good to see you. Howie says the last pick can be a doodle off. Man for Bricks, another request, Puffin Jewelry. Just saw a sign for it. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's get these spider legs, if you will. Hopefully I can get this wrapped up before your lunch break is over, Brixia. Maybe it already is. Maybe you're not even here anymore. It's almost done. It's almost finished. How you doing today, Bricks Ninja? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. We are. This is our last doodle for the day. We are all doodled out. One of these days, I'm gonna draw a doodle bomb. So I'm just finishing up the Iron Spider-Man. Oh, I was gonna add like a dark gray. Yeah, for the spider. I want to use black to just kill it all. All the detail will be gone. It's already kind of vanishing right now using this gray. Oh, gotta do it. Gotta be done. Okay, I need to fix this. I didn't quite do this right over here. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Taking those lo-fi vibes now. Okay, sweet, cool. Is anyone still hanging tight in the Twitch verse over there? Papa B, you still around? The chats definitely, it's interesting because they'll switch back and forth where like Twitch will be really active and then YouTube will be really active and it just kind of goes back and forth. It's interesting. Papa B representing and Maddie is still lurking. Okay, very good. I was just curious. Appreciate you guys hanging out, especially Maddie. I know you've been here for almost the whole thing, I think. Maybe actually the whole thing, actually. Bricks Ninja had to show my ninja artist, Ninja Kevin artist Hinkle some love. I appreciate that, sir. Appreciate that. Maddie says it's fine. Still not 100% yet after surgery. Okay. Yeah, it takes time. Recovery takes forever. You just got to keep your mind occupied. That's it. You know, games, movies, TV. Okay, yeah, there it is. There he is, Iron Spider, everybody. And that was. Oh, I never even put the comment up. That's dumb. Where is it? Where is the comment? Where did it go? Just so I can put it up for 2 seconds now. There we go. Make Spider-Man. Done. Thank you for the suggestion, Brick Studio. And now off. Sorry, I forgot to put that comment. I like to keep it up so you guys can know who made the comment that I'm working on. So, everybody, here is where we're at for today. This is, yeah, Olive is looking very in love at Mr. Parker. Yeah, so here's what we got for today, everybody. Here's our Doodle stream efforts over the last 3 hours and 10-ish minutes. So you can see, let me take you on a quick little tour for everybody who maybe just hopped in or anybody that skipped to the end of the video, which I don't blame you. Up here in the right, this was our first Doodle for the day, which is our friend Parky Bricks on Twitch with the tower crumbling on him. There's a reason, there's a significance to it. So go back in the beginning if you'd like to hear that story. We've got a zombie shark. It's a zombie shark. That's it. It's a zombie shark. And then we did some rain clouds. Did a couple rain clouds that were raining. Thinking about Australia and the fires that they are dealing with. We have here a Lego minifigure who's currently recording a stop motion of Lego. So there's a little tiny Lego guy camera and that's a Monster Energy drink. Up here, we've got me dressed up as Link from The Legend of Zelda, holding up a Lego model of the Great Deku Tree, which was a gift I got from my friend Apelktrox on Twitch. He was in the stream earlier. And we've got down here, this is a new Pokemon or a new evolution of a Pokemon. Berserker, I think is the correct name. Meowth in like a Viking form. So that was requested. We've got over here, this is the character Suzanne from The Missing Link on the right. Not to be confused with the evil Demogorgon on the left. That's a drunk penguin. I didn't really know how to draw the drunk penguin, so I made him like sad drunk. Because I know there's like happy drunk, sad drunk, you know, whatever. Bricks Ninja says, I can hear the sound for that, Kevin, as Link pick. Sans says spoilers. I don't know what the spoilers are for. Is it for this? I didn't see this movie, The Missing Link, so I don't know. I can't spoil it because I don't know what to spoil. Over here, we've got Soundwave, the Transformer, and Olive Oil, Popeye, right there. Down here, this was my quote, my favorite emoji. So that's my favorite emoji, which is the cold sweat smile, uncomfortable smile emoji. Here's a better shot at the Demogorgon. There you go. That one came out pretty good. That's probably the winner for today. Not that there are any winners. That's just the one that I like, I think. Down here, we've got this character from Clockwork Orange. What was the name of this character again? Alex? I haven't seen this movie either. Whoops. But this was a character from the Clockwork Orange movie. Bricks Ninja's using the cold sweat smile over in YouTube representing. Lanny also uses that emoji. That's the best emoji. That's why it's my favorite. And then we ended up today with Iron Spider-Man, or Iron Spider, I should say. So another Spider-Man request. So I put him in the Iron Spider outfit. So it can be a little different than the last one because we did classic Spider-Man. Tiny Bricks over on Twitch says we are all winners here. Maniac for Bricks on YouTube says sad drunk penguin makes me sad, but not drunk. Jordan Sneed, good to see you, Jordan. You've been around the whole time. I don't think you made any suggestions, but that's all good. I appreciate you hanging out the whole time. Says there's no winners, but let's be honest, who's the loser? Tiny Bricks, taking part is more important than winning over on Twitch. Bricks Ninja says you haven't seen Clockwork Orange do better. Yeah, I haven't. I've not seen it. And Maniac for Bricks has not seen it either. The book is better though. Yeah. So that's it. Let me zoom back out, folks. Here is everything we put together today. Once again, if you guys would like to find me outside of this weekly program, you can find my website, kevinhinkle.com. You can find me on social media at Mr. Kevin Hinkle is my personal account, or you can follow just my artwork at MrHinkleDraws. A special shout out again to all my awesome patrons who help make this video and all the videos I make possible. So check it out, patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws. All my patrons get access to exclusive content I do not share anywhere else, as well as exclusive process notes, behind the scenes, and real life gifts. So I do send my patrons gifts in the mail, things like prints and stickers and all kinds of stuff and goodies. So I thank them for their support there. Thank you guys for being here for the whole stream. Thanks to everybody over on YouTube and everyone over on Twitch for all your comments, all your suggestions. It's been a lot of fun. Remember that there will not be a stream next Friday because I will be traveling. So next Friday morning, there will not be a Doodle stream. The following Friday will be our first Doodle stream multiplayer. So that will be with Ben Rollman. So 2 artists for the price of 1. So thank you guys again for all your time. Thank you, Jojo, Maddie, Bricks Ninja Sands, Canadian Papa Bear, Tiny Bricks, Galligade, Maniac for Bricks, Jordan, Laney. Is that it? Everyone who's still here at the end. Eli, Brian, all you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll catch you guys on the next stream. See you later.